Good morning. Myself Ashagila Devi, Assistant Professor in Rohini College of Engineering and Technology. Today we are going to discuss about the subject CS3391 Object Oriented Programming. In this subject, today we are going to discuss about method overriding in Java. So what is the outcome of learning this particular topic is, on successful completion of this module, the student should be able to write Java programs using method overriding. So we are going to see what is method overriding. If subclass or the child class has the same method as declared in the parent class, it is known as the method overriding in Java. So in other words, if a subclass provides a specific implementation of the method that has been declared by one of its parent class, means it is known as method overriding. That is, if both the parent class and the subclass has the same methods but with the different implementations, means that is called as method overriding in Java. So next we are going to see an example for Java method overriding. Here consider a class called vehicle. So how will you create a class? The syntax is class space class name. So I am creating a class called class vehicle. Then after that I am going to use a function inside that vehicle, that is run off. Here I am printing that the vehicle is running. Then I am going to create a subclass which is bike2, which extends the properties of vehicle. So how will you do the inheritance? By using the extends keyword. So class bike2 extends vehicle. That means bike2 inherits the properties of vehicle. So automatically it inherits the method which is available in vehicle, which is runoff. So I am going to use the same runoff function here, but I am going to print something different here. So instead of writing vehicle is running, I'm going to here type it as bike is running safely. So this is called method overriding. Okay, both the parent class and subclass has the same method but with the different implementation. So how will you invoke this? So for invoking this, I'm going to create an object for this. So bike2, for bike2 I'm going to create an object. So bike2 obj is equal to new bike2 which creates an object. So if I am creating an object for bike2, if I am calling object to obj.runoff, means it runs the function or which calls the function which is inside the child class. So what is inside the child class? The child class prints bike is running safely. So what is your output? Your output is bike is running safely. Okay, next we are going to see what is the difference between method overloading and method overriding in Java. There are many differences between method overloading and method overriding in Java. The major differences are, in method overloading, it is used to increase the readability of the program, and in method overriding, it is used to provide the specific implementation of the method that is already provided by its superclass. And the second major difference is the method overloading is performed within a class, and the method overriding occurs between two different classes with the inheritance, that is with the Easter relationship. And the third important property is, in case of method overloading, the parameters must be different, but when we are using method overriding, the parameters must be same. And where the fourth important property is, the method overloading is an example for compile time polymorphism, and the method overriding is an example for runtime polymorphism. And what are the major difference between the method overloading and method overriding is, it cannot be performed by changing the return type of the method only. It return type can be same or different for method overloading. But in method overriding, the return data type must be same or covariant of the method overriding. Okay. Next, we are going to see the dynamic method dispatch in Java. The dynamic method dispatch is also known as runtime polymorphism. It is a process through which this is a process through which a call to an overridden method is resolved in runtime. So this technique is used to resolve call to an overridden method at runtime rather than the compile time. So to understand this dynamic method dispatch in Java, it is important to understand the concept of upcasting, because the dynamic method dispatch is based on the concept of upcasting. So we must know what is upcasting. So upcasting is a technique in which the superclass reference variables refers to the object of the subclass. For example, if I am using class animal and I am creating a class called dog which extends the animal, means I can perform upcasting by creating an object for the parent class. For example, animal A equal to new dog of, it is upcasting. So in the above example, we are creating two classes named animal and dog, where animal is a superclass and dog is a subclass. While creating object, we taken the reference variable of the parent animal class and the object is created for the child class dog. So this is what we call it as upcasting. Okay. Thank you.